Welcome to the daily Gospel reflection. The Gospel passage for our meditation is taken from the Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 5, verses 20 to 26. For I tell you, unless your righteousness exceeds that of the scribes and Pharisees, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. You have heard that it was said to the men of old, you shall not kill, and whoever kills shall be liable to judgment. But I say to you that everyone who is angry with his brother shall be liable to judgment. Whoever insults his brother shall be liable to the council, and whoever says, you fool, shall be liable to the hell of fire. So if you are offering your gift at the altar, and there remember that your brother has something against you, leave your gifts there before the altar and go. First be reconciled to your brother, and then come and offer your gift. The Gospel of the Lord. We all try to be good, or we pretend to be good in front of people. We look for good name and respect from others, even if we are sinners in the eyes of God. We are much worried about the external rather than the internal. The scribes and the Pharisees were much worried about the external fulfillment of the precepts of the Mosaic law. Mere fulfilling the letters of the law was a guarantee for the person to obtain his salvation. In other words, a man saved himself through the external works of the law. Jesus rejects this view in today's gospel passage taken from the Sermon on the Mount. For Jesus, justification or sanctification is a grace, a free, strengthening gift from God. Man's role is one of the cooperating with the grace by being faithful to it and using it as God means it to be used. Jesus then outlines new moral standards for his disciples. Control of anger. Anger is the strongest and most destructive of human emotions, describing 3 stages of anger and the punishment it deserves. Jesus advises his disciples not to get angry in such a way that they sin. Anger in the heart. It has 2 forms. A sudden, blazing flame of anger which dies suddenly. Second, a surge of anger which boils inside and lingers so that the heart seeks revenge and refuses to forgive or forget. Jesus prescribes trial and punishment by the village court of elders as its punishment. Anger in speech. The use of words which are insulting, raka, fool, or damaging the reputation, moros, a person of loose moral. Jesus says that such an angry, verbally abused person should be sent to the Sanhedrin, the Jewish religious supreme court, for the trial and punishment. Third, anger in action. Sudden outburst of uncontrollable anger, which often result in physical assault or abuse. Jesus says that such anger deserves hellfire as its punishment. In short, Jesus teaches that long-lasting anger is bad. Evil speech or destroying someone's reputation is worse, and harming another physically is the worst. Let us try to forgive, forget, and move toward reconciliation as soon as possible. St. Paul advises us, be angry, righteous anger, but do not sin. Ephesians 4:26. When we keep anger in our mind, we are inviting physical illness like hypertension and mental illness like depression. Let us relax and keep silence when we are angry and pray for God's strength, for self-control, and for the grace first to desire to forgive and then actually to forgive those who have injured us. And I pray, may you be blessed